Well, hello there, motherfuckers, and welcome to your Raw review. And this time I've reconciliated with my mysterious attacker, and we've actually formed a tag team allegiance. And, and he will be joining me now for my reviews for now. And there's too many people out there on the internet who want to come at me and try to attack me. So I've got myself a bodyguard, a manager, a valet, and he's going to take care of business. And he's gonna start with every one of you one by one. He will tear through the YouTube wrestling community. So everybody better mind their P's and Q's because he's coming to town and he's got his eyes on you bozos. Yes, you guys out there. Every single one of you, you better watch out and you better say your prayers, take your vitamins. You better get down on your hands and knees and pray to your heroes, Kevin Owens and Finn Balor and all these other dweebs out there now that are running the wrestling world and all the fanboys, love so
Where's that
much.
little weasel Vince McMahon? Where is he?
This guy's very angry. He was in developmental for 10 years and he never got a shot by McMahon. All those writers, 50 writers, none of them could ever, just before Vince Russo left WWE, he was about to make this guy world champion. They had a whole program.
Stone Cold broke one of his legs. I'll break both of them.
And he almost made it. This close. He got within a hair of making it to the top of the WWE mountain. But all these other writers, all the politically correct bullshit in the WWE now kept this man down, held him down for years and years. And now he's going to take out all his aggression on all you guys because you're the ones that attend all the wrestling events, buy the DVDs, subscribe to the network, and like this whole new league of bozos and idiots now that are actually at the top of the WWE, all these so-called main eventers and big league stars.
I'll snap his neck like that.
That's right. McMahon is to blame, the writers are to blame, and the fans are to blame too. He's going to take out McMahon, and then when he finishes with McMahon, he's going after you guys out there. You guys, the ones who, this is a star right here. You see these arms? These are bigger than Hogan's. These are 30-inch pythons, 30-inch cobras. How can you guys hope to compete with that? There's no possible way. This is an unbreakable wall. You can't get through this wall. This is like Donald Trump's wall. How can you possibly get through it? There's no way. We're securing the wrestling borders. You're not going to be able to penetrate this impenetrable wall. Invincible. It's like Superman, but like 10 Supermans. How can you compete with 10 Supermans? You can't. It's impossible. And so now I've got this guy by my side, and now I can see the comments underneath this video apologizing, all the trolls apologizing. It's too late for apologies. The time for apologies has ended, and the time for no mercy has begun. How are you guys, how are you guys going to sleep at night? Even sleeping with one eye open, you're gonna wish that you had more eyes to keep open, eyes in the back of your head, the side of your head. You're gonna wish that you had eyes, all over your body. You're gonna buy a huge surveillance system. You're gonna have to contact these security systems. Put one in the backyard, one in the front yard. You're gonna have to have cameras all over your house because this guy has eyes everywhere and he's coming after you. So, I know that right now you're watching this video and you're looking over your shoulder to see if he's standing right there. Well, he's standing behind me right now. So how is that even possible? But it's gonna happen. One day you're gonna turn around when he's not there in this video. You're gonna be like, he's not with Brad in the video. Where could he be?
Belt.
That belt actually belongs to him. It should have been his years ago. Should have been his decades ago. Should have been his 2 decades ago. Why don't you say a message to everybody out there on the internet? All the nerds and the dweebs.
Let me tell you something, all you little weasels. I'm tired of all of you. Vince McMahon screwed me. That's all I know. I'm coming through everybody, and you better watch out, because I'm breaking everybody.
Now there's a promo that you're not going to hear from the Finn Balor's and the Kevin Owens and the Dean Ambroses. And this man, he watched Dean Ambrose, the guy with the tank top and jeans. What do you think about a guy like that? You think he deserves to be in the WWE?
Nobody deserves. I deserve.
Exactly. You know, this is not a guy wearing a plain tank top and a pair of denim jeans. This is a guy with some style, with some power. You know, this harks back to the old golden age days of Macho Man and Hulk Hogan. You're not going to see a wrestler like this ever again. It's just not going to happen. So what you going to do, brother? What you going to do when the Masked Attack? He doesn't even have a name. How are you going to fight somebody that doesn't
You
even have a
better say
name
your
yet?
prayers. Don't even bother eating your vitamins. It won't help.
You know, you're going to sit there, you're going to be like, oh, this is not working, all these vitamins, and I'm still not as powerful as the mysterious attacker. You're never going to be able to measure up. Even if you buy all the rulers, and all the tape measures at Home Depot, you still can't measure up. Can't measure up to him no matter what. There's no metric system.
You just remind I need to go to Home Depot.
Let's go to Home Depot right after this video.
Yes.
We got to buy some more weapons. You're going to need some steel chairs. You're going to need some shovels. You're going to need some trash cans. You're going to need some sledgehammers because there's a lot of people out there in the internet.
I got the barbed wire.
We got to get that too. Some barbed wire, some hardcore ECW style. You guys like ECW, don't you? Like watching it on TV. You like watching it on the network. Well, what are you going to do when this guy has got you wrapped up in the barbed wire? It's not going to be so fun, is it? And that's going to be real. It's not going to be predetermined or fake. It's not going to be booked by Paul Heyman. It's going to be reality. Reality, something you guys know nothing about. You're going to finally get a taste of it. You're going to taste it. It's not going to be cuisine. It's not going to taste like the Olive Garden. It's going to taste like pain. How do you feel about that? You guys are scared. You know, you're so nervous, you're shaking. You can't even click away from this video. Your eyes are glued to us.
What did you say? I didn't say nothing. Okay.
You see that? He's already listening to you guys. He hears you out there. Oh, I could take this guy. Oh, it's no problem. He's only in Brad's video. He's probably not going to be in the next video. He's only here right now. But what are you guys going to do when he's not? And
What are you backyard wrestlers going to challenge me? I watch you. You're nothing.
How are you going to exactly? All you skinny guys out there not going to the gym, you just jump off your garage and you think that makes you a wrestler? You think because you watched the Japanese match that you know everything what there is to know about wrestling? No, this is wrestling right here. This is a character. This is a guy that has infinite charisma. There's no comparison. You cannot.
I'll put you in a submission hold you never seen before. You think Chris Benoit had a good submission hold? I'll make you cry to your mommy.
You're gonna tap out, and when you're screaming, you're.
What tap out?
There's no referee.
There is no tap out.
Exactly. You could be hitting your hand on your living room floor as much as you want. There's no referee. This is not a match. This is real life. This is real. You're gonna feel the pain. It's not gonna be exactly like Chris Benoit, where you're just pulling slightly back on your head. He's not really applying. You're gonna feel the full pressure. You're gonna feel what it really means to be in a crossface. You're gonna really feel what it means to be a sleeper hold. You've never actually felt the real holds until now. This isn't even the UFC. It's gonna be even realer than the UFC. It's gonna be not only a steel cage, but a steel cage called life, and you're gonna step into that. You're gonna step into the reality for the first time in your life. And what are you gonna do about that?
What you gonna do when the warrior ninja comes running over you?
Okay, we have a name. The warrior ninja, no longer the mysterious attacker. The warrior ninja is finally here. That is his name. He's going to attack you. And the thing is, it's scary. Is Maybe he's not even going to look like this when he comes after you. He could take this off. He could change. You know, he's got a pretty big wardrobe. He's got a pretty big closet. He's got a lot of different clothes. He's got different bandanas. Maybe he won't even wear a bandana. Maybe he'll wear something else. It might not be a gray, hoodie. It could be a black hoodie. It could even be a polo shirt. You don't even know what this guy is going to look like when he comes to get you. How can you hope to beat something that you don't even know what's coming? You don't even know what it looks like. When a shark comes after you, know what a shark. Oh, that's a shark. I know what a shark looks like. You could start swimming away. Well, you don't even know what he looks like because he's probably not going to wear this. This is the last time you're going to see this outfit. You're not going to even see it coming. Not even going to see it coming. You got any plans for your wardrobe? You're gonna what are you gonna wear next time? Oh, we're not gonna tell them. Well,
I don't know. Maybe I'll just check with GQ.
We're not gonna tell you when the attack's gonna come. We're gonna keep.
It doesn't matter what I wear. No matter what I wear, it's gonna be fast work with you.
No one's gonna stand a chance because they don't even know what to do.
I might come in my pajamas.
They've never been in the real fight, so they won't even know what to do when these arms get a hold of you. Like, what are you gonna do? What's your game plan, guys? Where are you gonna run to? You can't even get around this guy. He's the size of most doorways. The
and
chest.
Hulk Hogan, you stole my slogan. It's what you gotta do when the ninja comes running over you.
Even superior to Hulk Hogan. Look at this. Every single thing that they've stole from this guy. So all the rage that's built up within him, he's going to take it out on you guys. I feel so bad for you. I'm so happy that I have this guy on my side. And, last week, following last week's video, I was in the hospital for a whole week. And I
Lucky it wasn't 2 weeks.
I know. I'm so lucky. I got off easy because when after he visited me in the hospital to see, he was coming to the hospital to finish the job, and we talked it over, and we realized that we have a lot in common. That we both hate all the Nimrods out there on the internet.
Flowers I brought you.
Yeah, they were really nice. They smell pretty good too. Yeah, they smell pretty good. We talk things over.
Speaking of flowers, you're going to need plenty of flowers, maybe tulips.
Going to be pushing up daisies because, I don't think you guys going to have a lot in common with this guy. Luckily, he and I do. We talked it over, and that's how we decided to get together and form an alliance, an unbreakable, unbeatable alliance. See, but he's the muscle, and I'm just the mouthpiece. So I'm already telling you, I'm already illustrating to you how it's going to be. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. You don't even know what's coming next because when the guy who actually is going to provide the muscle comes to find you, you're going to wind up.
What are you going to do, snowflakes, living in your mommy's basement? Huh?
That's right. They're all looking for their safe places right now, safe spaces. They're looking around, but there's no place safe. There's no safe place to run. Where are you going to run? Like I said, this guy's got eyes everywhere, and he's fast too. He's like a cheetah, like a tiger, like a cat. It's like the fastest thing alive. He's faster than Sonic, faster than the Roadrunner put together.
Where's my chocolate milk, Mommy? Where's my marshmallows?
Yeah, that's what they're used to, right? Used to getting pampered, and
I never had marshmallows in my chocolate milk.
That's right. He's deprived. This is what people understand. This guy has pent up rage. He had a bad upbringing. He's from the wrong side of town. He's from the wrong side of the wrong side of town. How can you be any wronger than that? It's impossible. I mean, this guy he has all this rage. He's going to take it out on you guys. Your heads are going to be squeezed like grapes. And then when they're squeezed like grapes, he's going to drink the juice. And then the juice is going to power him because he.
And I came from a poor family, too. One day my friend came over. They stepped on a lit cigarette. My father said, "Who turned off the light?" My mother said, "Who turned off the heat?"
Now, that's what we're talking about, guys. That's pretty poor. And I'll tell you, people like that come from that upbringing, they're violent, and they're gonna take out their revenge on society.
Somebody stepped on a mouse once. My father said, "Save the white meat."
There you go. And you guys, they are a lot like mice. They really are. And they're a bunch of rats as well, these people. So, you guys are going to be the white meat next. You're going to be the meat. You're fresh meat. No, you're old stanky meat, but still meat nonetheless. And he's not exactly picky. He's going to take you guys apart, and he's not going to leave like the bones. He's going to pick the bones clean. You guys are finished. It's over. It's done. Finito. Adios. Arrivederci. You're not going to last long against this guy.
Donald Trump is president. I need my safe place.
You guys are in big trouble.
Your mommy's not going to save you now.
I got off easy because I'm the leader of the pack here on the internet. I'm telling you what all you guys need to know. You want to come and tag me? I told this guy all the things you said. He's read the comments. He's seen the videos. Like I said, we talked it up. I gave him my apple juice at the hospital. I gave him the little brownie.
Some good apple juice.
We're on pretty good terms now. So you guys are in big trouble. This team is not going anywhere. We're not breaking this team up.
I didn't have no apple juice when I was growing up. I had to squeeze my own apples. Just like I'm going to squeeze your little heads.
It's over. You guys, you're not gonna. You don't even know about this guy. We were talking it over. This man is so violent, so angry. You don't even know what you're up against, and that's the scary part. They don't even know what they're up against. These people.
Hey, wait a minute. Isn't Big Bang Theory going to be on soon?
I think so. I think.
What am I doing wasting my time here? I'm going to miss Big Bang Theory.
The guy's got to still watch his shows. Don't laugh.
You little weasels might have made me lose Big Bang Theory.
And now that he's missing his show, do you know what that's going to do to him? I'm sorry. Look what these people have done. This just about proves how worthless and how much of scumbags these people are. That they would actually make you miss your favorite show on TV.
What?
How could you do that? How could you do
that? Oh, okay.
How could you do that to this guy? That's his favorite show on TV. How could you make him miss his show? Now he is going to make you miss
Sheldon.
Bazinga.
Bazinga!
He is going now. He's going to make you miss your lives now.
Your heads are going to go Bazinga!
You don't even want to know what that means, what that's code word for, but I know exactly what that means.
I take him by the neck, and I squeeze, and we pop. Bazinga!
And don't even let him know what else you're going to do. We got to let him be surprised a little bit.
What's the rating on here?
It differs from time to time. I don't know if these people are ready. They might get offended. Like I said, they're watching this from their safe spaces. So, we don't want to offend them too much. They're probably going to show this. They're probably going to go submit it to Nancy Pelosi and say, take these guys off the internet. I can't handle it. But this is what it's all about. It's all about freedom of speech. And we also have the freedom to show no mercy because we're presiding under no holds barred rules here. This is not just the normal part of the internet. This is the wrestling portion of the internet where we show no mercy. There's no rules. There's no count out, no disqualifications. And there isn't even any referee over here. This is a non-sanctioned match. So, like I said, you're going to be on your computer watching your wrestling. You're going to be checking over your shoulders every 2 seconds. Oh, is he there? Is he there? You get out of the shower. You're going to look. Is he there? You're going to go outside your house. You're scared. So you cross the street. Oh, I think he's in the bush. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's just some old lady walking a dog. You never know when you're going to see him. You're never going to see it coming. So you never know.
I'm getting hungry. I want some Jiffy Pop.
You got to go eat.
I want my Jiffy Pop.
You got to eat these guys for breakfast, lunch, and dinner first, and then you can have your dessert. You know, you got to take care of these guys. You know, you got a lot of guys ahead of you. There's a lot of nerds out there that you got to take out first. I mean, I hope you got a big appetite for these guys. I mean, you got your virtual pick of the litter. You could go through any one of these guys. I mean, look at you there. You're shaking. Shaking. Come on, don't be that scared. You guys knew it was coming. When you push somebody that far, don't you think that he's going to go seek help? That you know, people look for revenge, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. You know, and you guys thought that it was over. You thought that this belt was going to get taken away from me.
Mommy, with my crayons, Mommy, with my safe space, Mommy.
You know,
There is no safe space.
They could look all around the house. There's no.
I never had a safe space. I never had space. I had nothing.
Didn't even have a space. You know, and the last time he came across a safe space, he tore it apart. That is not safe anymore. It's not even a space anymore. It's nothing. It's a barren wasteland. Tore that thing to shreds. What are you gonna do when you've got no place to run? There's no place that you could possibly hide. This guy, you know something, you're going to come home and all the doors are going to be ripped off their hinges.
They could run, but they can't hide.
You know, somebody down the block, you know, we actually just
Is my Jiffy Pop ready yet?
Give it a couple more minutes. It's almost out, you know.
I hate that microwave crap. I like Jiffy Pop.
I hope it doesn't get lit on fire this time. Sometimes that happens. But you know
I'll eat it anyway. What's the difference if it's burnt or not?
But you know what we got to do with the fiery pan? We got to toss it at those guys. You know, and you're not going to have a fire extinguisher. You're going to look.
They're going to be into the pan and into the fire.
That's right. There's no escape, no mercy, and you're going to wish. You're going to wish that you had somebody like this by your side, but you don't. And even if you do find somebody, they're not even going to be able to measure up. There's no equals. There's nobody even close to being equal. There's nobody that's even has a half of this guy's size and strength, not even a quarter. You're not even going to find 0.11111%.
And let me tell you something, Vince. This weekend I'm going to be taking a ride out to Connecticut to my favorite McDonald's out there. And if I catch you walking around Connecticut, I'm going to break you in half.
McMahon better get ready. I mean, McMahon's a pretty big guy, but he's not this big. He's not this powerful. I mean, McMahon's going to be begging for mercy, and he's going to have to apologize to this guy. What kind of apology? Is there even any way he could possibly apologize to you? I don't think it's even possible.
I'm going to use his two arms as a wishbone.
It's over for McMahon. He can't apologize to this guy. I mean, he ruined his life, ruined his career. This guy was all set to go. He was ready for the big title.
What are you going to do? Have Triple H protect you? I'll just kick him in his bad thigh.
Triple H is a nobody. Triple H is a broken down horse. He's an old yeller that needs to be taken behind the barn and done away with. You know, and don't even get us started on the new generation of guys. All these little skinny guys that, you know, that have plain bodies. Sami Zayn, you know, with just a plain look and everything. These average Joes. This is not an average Joe. This is not even an above average Joe. This is an elite star, an elite player. This is, you know, this is like a hero. This is more recognizable than Superman or Batman. He's better than Superman and Batman put together. I mean, it's indescribable. I mean, the pain that you guys are going to be feeling, the fear that's running through your veins. How are you, you know, I don't know. You know, you guys might just want to knock on my door and just, you know, give in already. You know, you could send me bribes. You know, I'll take the money. Sure, why not? You know, send me the bribes and everything. But you know, the attack is still coming. You know, that's not going to save. You can send all the money you want. I mean, it's a nice gesture, but
you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't spit in the wind. You don't pull the mask off the old Lone Ranger, and you don't mess around with the ninja.
And they've already messed with that. And they've already pretty much spit at me. So they've already done 2 of those. And that's pretty much means for punishment. That's grounds for dismissal, grounds for termination.
These little weasels don't know what punishment is yet.
They're gonna
Wait
find
till
out
they
what it
see.
means. I mean, they're probably checking their Webster dictionary, trying to freshen up on what it means. But they're
What
gonna definitely know what
dictionary?
it
They're
means.
too busy sipping on mommy's cocoa.
You're gonna be hitting them over the head with a dictionary. But you're gonna take probably the whole Encyclopedia Britannica and just bash them over the head with it. It's a lot of books. It's gonna hurt. You guys don't even know what's coming. I mean, this guy. I mean, he went to college. He studied up on punishment. He went to the National Punishment Education Society League. Where was that located again? And I think Houston, Texas, wherever it was. He sat down and they taught him different ways to administer pain. And this guy's very highly educated when it comes to pain, punishment, and showing no mercy. I mean, this guy's got techniques that you've never even seen before. He's got submission moves that no wrestler has even performed before, hasn't even dreamed of performing before. You've seen Bret Hart and those submissions. That guy's an amateur.
My Jiffy Pop's burning.
You want to go get it?
What? I gotta go get it? No one's gonna bring it to me.
I'm
the ninja!
You should get these guys to go bring it to you.
These little wimps probably couldn't even pick it up.
They wouldn't even know how to make it, These guys, they couldn't.
Pop, Jiffy Pop. Pop, Jiffy Pop.
I mean, these guys, they wouldn't even know how to make a bowl of soup. I mean, they couldn't even heat up a canned bowl of soup.
I'll make a bowl of soup out of them.
That's right. You'll have a lot of ingredients. Like I said, you've got a lot of people to pick from out there. A lot of people that have given me a hard time over the years. You could go and you could search. It's over for them. It's done. Finito. You guys are finished. I mean, man, you guys really stepped in it this time. You really did. I mean, if I could tell you the pain I was feeling when I was laid up in the hospital, I mean, it was bad. It was unspeakable pain. It was pain like no other. But luckily, we patched things up. Like I said, we found things that we had in common.
Maybe they want to send me some Jiffy Pop.
That might be
I might think about it.
That could actually save them.
It's kind of hard to get now.
Well, stinks for you guys. I mean, if you live in a state or a city where you can't get some Jiffy Pop, I mean, man, I mean, that was your last chance. I mean, because he really likes some good Jiffy Pop. I mean, that's kind of like the source of his power, source of his happiness. Even though he has, no happiness, it's like maybe the one little gleam of light in his life. And if you can't get it from him,
power, baby, right here.
And I felt it. I mean, when these massive arms engulfed my entire head last week, and I was taken down and tossed to the floor like a sack of garbage. I mean, man, it was like nothing I ever felt before. I mean, people have been caught up in tornadoes and hurricanes, and I think I had it worse.
If I miss the Big Bang Theory again, somebody else is going down, and I don't care who it is.
And it's going to be Bazinga time for each and every one of them. I mean, Bazinga! They're going to be done. They're going to be hurting like no other. I mean, the hospitals are going to be pretty busy all over the country. You're going to be taking care of a lot of these people when you get through with them. I mean, that's really what's going to be you're going to be putting a lot of people to work, actually. They're going to have to hire a lot of new nurses and doctors. I mean, you're going to be sending more people back to work than Trump is when you kind of think about it. I mean, they're going to need to get all these guys to take care of all these doofuses on the internet.
And that's right. I voted for Donald Trump.
And you think that makes him the heel? I mean, they give me
my president.
You guys gave me a hard time, and now you've got both of us together, 2 real Americans. I mean, man, you guys want to put all that commie garbage on my videos.
American made.
This is the alliance like no other. I mean, this is like having Kurt Angle and Hulk Hogan, 2 patriots together.
Oh, say, can you see?
And remember Hacksaw Jim Duncan's? Remember his 2x4?
That guy was all right.
These are beyond two by fours. I mean, these arms right here, like I said, Hogan's pythons, Duncan's 2x4. These things are way stronger than those things. This is like Big Boss Man's nightstick, like times 10. I don't understand how anybody thinks that, they look at this guy and they think they could still compete. Like I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking. It's not possible. There's no way out for you guys. Like I said, you're gonna run around the house and go, oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You're gonna look for the Jiffy Pop. You're gonna find out. You're gonna spill it all over the floor. Oh, look at the mistake I made. You're gonna run around the house and you're not gonna know what to do. And then this guy's gonna show up and it's lights out. It's lights out.
It's gonna be lights out, and it's gonna be bad news for you. Bad news, and that's the bottom line because the ninja said so.
Oh,
I'm out of here.